And the heat wave continues with temperatures again into the high 20s. It is more sunshine today and looking largely dry, but it turns more unsettled as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Thursday.
Are you ready for Lionel tonight, Laura?
Do you know, I am so ready that I've not done a Ramveer. I've taken tomorrow off work, so I can literally stay up all night long.
Yeah, quite right.
This is insane. Susanna sent me this video yesterday. She keeps sending me crazy videos of animals all around the world. This is a town in Nevada that's been invaded by crickets. They're called Mormon crickets, and there's this brooms and leaf blowers, and there is now even a job advert out. It says they are finally looking for temporary staff members to join their exclusive cricket patrol. If you're not afraid of crickets and enjoy helping people, check out our job listing. They also have lots of hold-ups on the roads because when you drive over them, you kill them. These crickets are cannibalistic and they come out and eat their friends. So for every one that dies, 3 or 4 turn up to come and eat them. So yeah, and they have them and they are going to be there for a long time yet. But crazy apocalyptic scenes. I think that it's not the best advertising campaign for the tourist board in Nevada, but I can be a good one and a good advocate for here in Kent, where the sun is shining, the beautiful water behind me at Buell. Here's the all-important details. And I'm at Buell Water this morning. It's the largest expanse of water across the whole of South East England, providing many people with drinking water. And it's been announced, actually, that Kent and Sussex, people have been asked to limit their water usage because of the high demand in the high temperatures. And we continue to be in a heat wave. And this is something we'll be discussing as a debate later on this morning, whether people should have to ration their water because the demand is so high. The pumping station here is at the max. And it's set to continue as we head through this week because temperatures remain high. Low pressure. Good morning to you. Well, for Andy today, temperatures in Barcelona peaking at 26 degrees. For us, top temperatures are 29 degrees. Our heat wave continues. Welcome news for some, not great news for others, and also not great news for water usage. I'm at a reservoir here at Buell in Kent, where the levels are not too bad. They've nearly recovered from where they were last year, but water usage is high because of the hot weather, and some areas, like we are in Kent, have been asked to just limit the water that they use so that it's there for essential use. We'll be debating that, whether we should be doing that later on this morning. Now, weather-wise, things are set to change. We've had high pressure dominating. That's kept... And it's a combination of many things. But as you say, levels have recovered. It's down to people having increased usage of water when we move into hot weather. I've talked to the guys here this morning and their pumps are at maximum capacity. They just can't cope with more people using more water. But yes, I came here a year ago and actually reservoir levels here have recovered, as have many reservoirs up and down the country compared to this time a year ago. I put in this area water restrictions in place. It's very likely that hosepipe bans will come into place. Are we going to go into drought? It's a really complex situation of how much water is lying, how much water is falling. But I think we just need to remember that water is a very precious commodity. A quarter of the world don't have access to water. We're so lucky we can just turn it on. And regardless of what the forecast is this summer, we need to think so much more carefully about water. Climate change means we'll have hotter, drier summers. They'll be longer. We'll have more people wanting to use water for longer. So some great top tips. Saving water will also save you money. If you can lower your shower time by just 1 minute, that will save you £120 a year. If you have a shower rather than a bath, that will save you money and save you water. When you brush your teeth, if you turn off the tap, that will save you 24 litres of water a day. Every time you flush the toilet, that's 13 litres. So if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. So all of these top tips will not just save the water and mean it's there for the essentials, it will also help to save you money too.
Yes, well, it's interesting. Thanks.
Yes, and I think it's important to say this isn't scaremongering. As I said, many reservoir levels, as they have here at Buell Water, have recovered. But it's the increased demand during the heat wave that we're now in that means that the pump station here is working at maximum capacity, and 2 local schools have got no water. And that's why it's just really good to be mindful and just turn that usage down. I was talking to the guys here actually about the leaks, and more houses are being built. The infrastructure for pipes is exactly the same, which means there's more pressure on the pipes. They have to pump it through at higher pressure. Higher pressure means they're more likely to have bursts and then leaks that they then need to sort out and fix. So there's a lot of things going on. Everybody here working the hardest to make sure people, when they turn on the taps, have the water in place. And with the heat wave continuing for the next few days, it looks like we'll continue to need to moderate our water usage as